Hey guys, welcome back from Classic Work. Got kind of a bittersweet moment here this morning. We're about to move, or I am about to move all the woodworking stuff out of the shop. We're going to shut it down. And I know, boo-hoo guys, I know, but we're moving it to another location and I'm going to set up out there. We're actually moving to, well, my house. We got a two-car garage. My mom and dad don't mind me filling up with junk, so we're cool with that. But anyways, I'm making this video more or less for me to, 5, 6, 7 years down the line, I can remember what it was like. And to tell the truth, over the years, not much has changed. Everything, I mean, this bench here was the first thing I ever built here. I think it was 8 years ago. And very, very little has changed other than new equipment, and just kept piling more and more junk in here. As you can tell, it's a wreck here in the shop. It used to be a lot more organized than this. But all the saws, the radial arm, miter, band saw, butt saw, table saw, all the tables are gone except for this one. And then, of course, the wood lathe, all my jigs and fixtures, everything's going except for the wood stove and a few little odds and ends things. All the metalworking stuff is staying here. A welding table, the welding machines, I've got a couple of welding machines to bring here, and we've got a nice mill coming to the shop and a couple other things. And this is going to be a full-time machine shop. It's mighty small to be one, but that don't mean anything. There's closet machinists out there, so how come I can't have almost a full-size machine shop? So anyways, I'm going to show you all the move and how everything goes. So let's get after it and let's get started. I tell you, you don't realize how much junk you got till you got moving around and piling it up. Been working for 30 minutes and hadn't even made a dent. Well, we've been moving along pretty good here. You can see that the island's gone, where the table saw and everything was. And that's everything I'm going to put on the trailer for now, because that's all the straps I've got. So we'll have to come back for a second load and see how it goes. Can't have bad equipment, man. Dental equipment's where I make a living.
That's right.
Just the way it is. Yeah, that's true. Because when they go, it ain't like you're going to catch them or something. I believe that's everything. Oh, we don't have time trying to tie all this down.
Like the other one.
Yeah, we got a bandsaw now. I'm just going to go as fast as I did last time. Well, end of the first day. It looks like we ain't hardly moved anything. Forklift fits in here a little bit better, and that's about it. Still a lot of junk to get, good Lord. But it's gonna be all right. Alright, well it's the end of day 2 here. And guys, I am very embarrassed by how much trash that I found in this shop. And the bad part is I've cleaned some of it up. But as you can tell, it's getting pretty good. I only lack this one corner over here. And then move some stuff around, get a little bit more compact. But yeah, it's getting there slowly. Well, sitting here cleaning out. If any of y'all are scared of spiders, now's the time to look away. I've seen some big brown recluses in my time, but this one right here is probably the biggest I've ever seen. Blends right in, don't he? Let's see if I can get him to move. That's probably a she, but that's a big one. That's at least, I don't think she tried to attack me. Come on. Come out of there. I promise she's alive. She's just playing dead. That's a big one. Well, maybe she ain't playing dead. I promise she was alive here a minute ago. Nah, she's still moving, I think. I think I hit her with the broom. But, yeah, that's at least 2 inches. That thing's huge. Yeah, she's alive. Huh. Thought I'd show that to y'all. That's a big old son of a gun. Anyways. You gotta look out for stuff like that. Well guys, it's D-Day. Well, really M-Day. We're gonna see if we can get this beauty out of here. That shouldn't look like much now, but hopefully we'll get it out and get it out in sunlight. It'll probably look a lot worse. But we're gonna try to get her out of here and get her back going. I got real low clearance on this ceiling here, so this might take some doing to get it out. So wish me luck. Well guys, I got me one heck of a purchase here. Is there a lathe any prettier than a South Bend? I'm sure there is, but that's a rhetorical question. But yeah, we gotta get this big beautiful baby in the shop now, and I gotta clear some space out for it. But we're definitely coming up in the world now. We're getting to the point that we can almost build anything. Alright, well we tore the little shelf off that I built years ago. I think I built that when I was about 18 maybe. That sounds about right. So that's been a while back now. But anyways, looks a whole lot better. I got to get a new fluorescent light up there and bring a little more light to the shop here. But everything's coming along pretty smooth. It's looking a lot better in here. I got to run some electricity to my welders here, since this was where the South Bend was. So South Bend took its place. So got my electrical run over there and get all that worked out. But yeah, been super happy with how the flow is looking. So we'll keep going from here. Never thought a little bit of light would help this place out so much. It looks like a different shop in here now. I don't know if you can hardly tell, it looks almost like daylight. But I was gonna walk over here, I was gonna show y'all the South Bend real quick, since I'm sure some of y'all want to take a closer look at it. Everything works on it. I don't know if anybody's familiar with South Bend or not, but these are really, really neat machines. This is a 1947 16 by 60 more or less. Beautiful old lathe. Whoever had it took real good care of it. But it's I know it looks like a 4-speed down here, but it's also got back gears, which you can turn on this machine to make it run slower. To give, for instance, this here is tighten this belt. This here is the slowest speed on normal setting. You can hear how nice and quiet it is. But that's the lowest speed unless you go to your back gears. To do that, you've got a pin in here. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. There's a pin right here that you flip down, Then you engage your back gears. This lever here. Tighten your belt back. And then, got her nice and slow there. But everything works on it. I think the back gears got a little chatter in them. You notice this handle's jumping a little bit. But everything works on it, like I said. Beautiful old machine. I love it. But carriage works nice and good on here. You can turn it with just 2 fingers. Cross slide easily as well. The compound's a little stiff. I'm probably going to have to do a little work to it. But everything works nice on it. Super happy about that. A good old machine. Pretty cool setup as well. And then we've got the Inco over here, which I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. This right here, in my opinion, is what killed the home gamer. You can tell this is not factory over here. This has got a 3-phase motor on it. This one, the South Bend originally had one on it too. Somebody's replaced it, but I may go back with a 3-phase one day. But this little box over here, this thing right here is the truth. This here is a GS2 3-phase inverter. That thing, I wish I'd have known about these years ago. I don't think that they've come down in price until here recently. They used to be extremely expensive. But what's so cool about it is I can turn the machine on from right here. And the inverter, you may can see it. It takes it a few seconds to get it spun up to 100% speed. I'm running about 1200 RPM here. But the cool thing about it is, let me just show you a demonstration. Cut it off real quick. Let's go to low range. Switch gears. Okay. Alright, we're in low range. Turn back on. We're going to go to our lowest speed. Alright, that's 60 RPM. Say you're tapping a hole, power tapping, and you need to go slower than that. Maybe you got a really big bit. You can walk over here to this inverter and adjust your hertz down to say 50%. So it's 30 hertz. Now you're half of whatever you're at. That's 30 RPM. You can even go slower than that. That's probably 15 RPM. Okay? Cool thing about that is you can go extremely slow so you don't break your tooling. Now, it doesn't have full power like it does when it's at 100%, but for something that you're doing that's that delicate, you don't need that. So, and you've still got plenty of power. See, I can't stop it. I mean, it's still got that low end torque going on, which I find that thing extremely impressive. That is really, really neat. But once again, you can jack it back up and let her turn up. So I'm very impressed with the setup. I really like it. And there you go. And that's pretty much the flow that I have everything in the shop. And I'm getting real excited about doing some really cool work in here. Another thing that I did is I ran this air line in here. I don't know if y'all probably saw it while I was walking around, but I got nice air line that goes all the way around the shop more or less. I got 3 hookups so far. I may put some more in here, but I can't tell you how handy this is going to be. Stuff is right over the machines. You can just blow the chuck off, blow a part off. It's nice. It took a little bit of doing, but it hadn't been bad. So I've been very pleased with that as well.
Well guys, I hope y'all are liking how everything is turning out in the shop. And don't worry, I'm still going to do woodworking videos. They'll just be less prominent like they used to be. I'm going to do a lot more machining videos, a lot more welding videos, tool setup, stuff like that. A lot of the stuff I learned in school, some of it I learned on my own. So it's getting, the flow in here is getting where I really, really liking it now. So, and we'll continue to keep going. A big thing of my videos is viewer requests, and I've got several out there that I need to take care of. And don't worry guys, I haven't forgot y'all. I know some videos that y'all requested have been over a year. One of them I think has been over 2 years now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to them. I'm working every day, and it's tough to do that and keep my videos rolling. And a lot of times I'll make videos and don't even publish them because I didn't like the way they came out. So just bear with me guys, I'm gonna get there. A couple of ones that's gonna be coming up soon is I had a guy request a chimney cricket build for roof repair. Another one is how to hang a door out of a square frame. That'll be one. Also the pipe saddle, 90-degree pipe saddle. I've tried to film this thing twice. I failed miserably at it. I'm just going to start over from scratch and use brand new material, use all the right rods, and I'm going to get y'all some good stuff on that. A couple of more. I've got one on vices. Somebody wanted to see different styles of vices, what they're good for, that kind of thing. And there's more. If y'all have any requests, please continue to put them in. I know I've had several for the jack rafter video that I've been meaning to do for 2 years now. I think that's one of the oldest ones I've still got on the board. The biggest problem with a lot of these videos are they take a lot of time to set up, and you can't film them in one day. You can't even film some of them in 3 days. It's tough, especially when you got a full-time job. But anyways, we're gonna get there, I promise y'all. If y'all want to see anything that's going on in the shop, I've got a Ford tractor that I got to put back together, a backhoe, the motor. I don't know if you can see it over here. Half the motor's laying over here on this table. I've got to put it back together. If y'all want to see any engine rebuilds, let me know. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, lathe and the mill. Both my lathe and my mill need to be trammed in. I know the mill needs it bad, and the lathe, the tailstock's out of adjustment. If y'all want to see any of that, let me know. I'll be glad to do a video on that. We'll probably get into some more part making. I've got a couple of lathe jobs to do. If y'all want to see any of that, let me know, and we'll just keep going from there. Well guys, I hope y'all got something out of it. I know it's been a long process. It's beginning of a good year though. It didn't seem like it back in January, but it's starting to move forward now that we're getting into February. A lot of things are happening, a lot of good things, so I'm looking forward to it. So guys, I hope y'all liked it. Subscribe to me if you hadn't already. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And guys, I will see y'all next time. Y'all take care from Classic Work.